Hello and welcome back. And I'm at Fleet Services, so you'll know Fleet Services is nowhere near Kent, so that means I'm on a road trip. I don't know where I'm going yet. Fleet is in Hampshire, but we're going a lot further, and I've got a fishing companion. Come on, say hello, Gemma. She's running away, look, she's running away up the stairs. Camera shy. Anyway, gonna get something to eat here and carry on driving. We're heading down towards maybe Bridport, Chesil, Eype, Seatown, don't know yet. Let's see what takes our fancy. Anyway, get something to eat and get going again. Right, well, I'm in Fleet Services. It's really nice, but you need a bank loan, don't you, Gemma? You need a bank loan. It is very, very, very expensive. So I think for cleanliness, for services, for the size, it gets a 5 out of 5, but for price, I think it probably gets a like 0.5 out of 5. I basically got a wrap and 2 drinks, which was nearly £8. And Gemma, what did you get?
Coffee.
Okay, how much was your coffee? £4 for a coffee. We are mad. Let's get fishing. Here at Eype Beach, and it's pretty spectacular. It's cool, isn't it, Gemma? It's cool. You're liking it? The weather's not looking great, but actually down here inland it was really black, but here it's not looking too bad at all. Let me just grab something off my camera. There we go. So we're gonna fish, I think it's probably 4 hours up, a couple of hours down, and then head off back. So it's only a little session, but going to try here, new mark, and see if we get anything. So we're going to set up, we're going to set the tent up, got 4 rods, Gemma's going to fish 2, I'm going to fish 2, and just hope something takes some of our bait. Right, so after a lot of faff getting things ready, I've had to put a new leader on this rod, and then I've set Gemma up with 2 rods, and I've put a casting cannon on there. So check out that video up top there, show you how to put a casting cannon onto a rod. So they're set up. I've had to change the handles over to the left, so I'm going to set them up in a minute. I'm going to teach her how to cast, but what I'm going to do here is I've got sonic gravity on the right. That's going to be going for smaller fish, and I'm going to put it out with a loop rig, aiming for place. Now I know they get place Chesil Beach, and I know they get place to the west of me at Seatown, so I don't know why place wouldn't show up here. A little bit of colour in the water, not ideal, but I'm going to give it a go. So as you can see there, that's my beaded rig. These are attractors that I've made myself, and the video is on my page for that. Shows you how to make them. Very simple, very easily. And I've also got one on the top snood there. So I'm going to bait this up, straight lugworm, tip with a bit of squid. Yeah, silly me. I've left a brand new bag of squid on the side indoors, and all I've got is a manky old one, but a little bit of tip of that, be alright. And then on the other rod, which is there, it's an any fish anywhere, 6 and bait, 14 foot. And on the business end of that, I have got a pulley dropper rig with 2 hook pennel set up there. And what I'm going to do on that, I've got peeler crab. I'm going to put a peeler crab and sand eel wrap, a couple of sand eels, bit of peeler crab, get that out because I know Ray's coming here. I've read up that Ray's coming here. Maybe a little bit early, don't know, give it a go. You've got to be in it to win it. So I'm going to bait these up now, get these 2 rods out, and then see if we can get Gemma casting and catching her own fish. Right, so here we go. Got some fresh commons here. Got these from Bill's Bait and Tackle down in Dover. These are good quality worms. Also got some rolled blacks there as well yesterday, so I'm going to see which works the best. I'm going to get a couple of these on, one on each hook, and then tip it off with my manky squid, because my good squid is currently defrosting on my kitchen side. Right, so as I'm clipping up this loop rig, just to explain that this loop rig is entirely made from fluorocarbon body and fluorocarbon hook snoods. This is on the advice of a good friend of mine, Aaron, and he's got his own channel, so check out Gone Fishing with the Bearded Armenian. Check that out. He's got a great video there explaining fluorocarbons, and he's also got a shop on Facebook where he sells tackle. And you can get all the fluorocarbons, reels, rods, so check it out. Great channel, great shop, great page. That's all clipped up, ready to get out. I'm going to bait up my big rod first before I get that out, I think, quickly, and then we'll get them out together. Right, so peeler crab, basically I've just taken the pincers off. I have cut them in half, taken the top shell off, and I'm going to leave these feet on, just strip them a little bit. I mean, anything that takes that is going to crunch through that. The scent's coming out, and this bit of shell is going to protect it a little bit. So I don't want to completely peel that into a mush that's just going to get smashed about out there and gone in 10 minutes. This just adds a little bit of protection to this, but the scent's still getting out. So anything that wants to eat that, a ray, smoothhound, dogfish, I don't want a dogfish on it, but if a dogfish takes it, it's going to crunch through that. It's no problem. A couple of sand eels, I'm going to just cut them a bit shorter, like so. Take the tail off, take the head off, like that. There we go. I'm going to bait elastic that up into a long, thin parcel. Well, I'm just going to work out where I want the hook, so I want one hook to come through there, so I'm actually just going to twist this round there, bring it back out, like so. Now I'm going to bait elastic that around there. I'm going to bring the other hook down, just go through there, like so. Now I'm going to bait elastic that on, then bring the rubber down, hold it in place. There we go. Happy with that. Got peeler crab, a couple of sand eels. That's still got shell on that. It's giving it protection. It's daylight as well. You've got to remember that. There's going to be nuisance fish about. I'm just going to bring this down to stop this sliding. Go over the eye of the hook with this bit of silicone. Just holds the line in place. Like so. Look at that, lovely. So let's get this clipped up and let's cast both these out.
What happened? You lost your fit?
Yeah. Right, we're going to go for round number 2 with the Sonic. First one snapped off. Braid, caught round the second guide, snapped it. So the ray rig's out. Let's get the Sonic out again. Right, they're both out. Now it's time to get Gemma casting and get her rods out. Well, I think I've just missed a bite. A decent bite on this Sonic. Let's see what's going on. There we go. Oh yeah, something's on that. Come on. I missed a pretty big bite. Not paying attention. Did go round, didn't it? It rattled. Oh, there's something on there. Yeah. I think I've got it. I don't think it's big, but I think I've got it. No, missed that. And it hadn't come unclipped, so something was knocking it whilst it was clipped. Oh, it's going to be one of those days. Right, Gemma, looking very pretty. Oh, hello. She's going to cast out her rod for the first time in a minute with bait on it. I have just missed a bite because there was something having a go at mine, but the loop rig hadn't come unclipped. So looks like for me it's going to be one of them days again. But anyway, Gemma, do you want to cast it out? No, this is how it works. This is how it works when you've got a YouTube channel. So come on then, pick your rod up how you would. How I showed you. Right, it's clipped up, so let's go up there where you were. So you want to make sure that roller is round to the top. You could go round one more time, I think. You want it this side, have the rod this side like you had it. That's it. 2 hands in front. That's it. Right, so
Flip back.
So let me take that round. So it's there, yeah?
Yeah.
Let go of that. So that's up there. We put that around. Right, now press the button, the trigger. So that's the trigger on the cannon. We're going to open the bail arm. Now go round as you would. So you go round and you don't flip the rod until you're round the back, so you know that the line's not tangled around the tip. So now you can flip the rod 180 degrees and then do what you did last time. Yeah? There we are. You now have a bait in the water. So clip the bail arm over the wire. That's it. Now don't reel in yet, bring it over to your tripod. You don't want to pull that line, you don't want it to be pulled. If it's tight, open the bail arm, but it's not tight, so come here and then let's put it on this side. Put it, no, don't put the bottom in. Put that like that. There we go. And then what we do you want to tighten the reel until you start feeling the tip bend, yeah?
What, just like that?
Yeah, keep going. Keep going. Well, go on a bit more. A bit more. That I do. Well done. Let's see if we get a fish. Bring it up high, that's it. Put it between your legs maybe. Well, this is painful. Don't think I've had a bite or a knock for 2 hours now. And it's at that point where I'm debating whether to pack up now, quickly buzz back to somewhere else and give it a couple of hours. Oh, the look says it all. Just not getting a bite. Haven't had a bite on all 4 rods. The chap down there hasn't had a bite on since he's dogfish on his 2 rods. It doesn't seem to be happening here at all. So it's, do I sit it out and hope they come on the ebb, which I'm only giving a couple of hours to because I've got a long drive back, or do I pack up now, drive halfway back, stop off somewhere, give it a couple of hours there? Don't know. Decisions. The decision has been made. As you can see behind me, Gemma's there walking off in the background with some gear. We are going to another mark, back home that way a little bit, maybe Durdledore, just to try and catch fish before darkness. I haven't got a head torch, want to get home at some point, but there's nothing happening here. So taking the decision to take a drive, see if we can catch fish. So let's go. So Eype Beach, it's a lovely venue, but it's not fishing today at all. So we're then heading off somewhere else. We're going to try Durdledore, we'll see what the walk's like. If not, we're going to go somewhere else. So bye bye Eype, until next time. Right, we're back. There's Gemma. Say hello, Gemma. No, she's had enough. She's not happy. We're at Studland. Come to Studland. First time I've come to Studland. I wanted to come here all day. I don't know why I changed my mind. We're gonna have a couple of hours. Let's see what it is. It's looking lovely. Look at that behind me. So let's get set up, get some baits out. Right, here we are. First rod. Sonic's going out. I've got Sheppy rig. And on that rig, I've got 3 size 2.0s with lug tipped with mackerel. So, and that's on a pyramid lead. That's the first rod going out now. Right, here's Gemma's rod, which is the Vega, and on that I've got a loop rig. So we've got a loop rig there with, again, lugworm tipped with mackerel. That was a bit high. Let's get that back down on the hook. And because we do need a little bit of distance here, sorry Gemma, she's quite happy sitting down. I'm going to chuck this one out. Get this out now. Right, and I'm going to put a big rod out as well. So on that, I'm basically going to do a double sand eel. So I'm going to thread one on the hook, and it's going on a pulley rig because my pulley dropper rigs have all got double hooks on at the moment, and that's too big for this. Right, that's it. Bad enough. Giving up fishing. Not doing it anymore. It's got to be a better pastime where I can actually do it, participate, and be half decent at it, because I can't catch a fish at the moment. Can't even get a bite. 6 hours of fishing after 3.5 hours of driving. Nothing. Gemma's thrilled. Exactly. Now I've got to walk back to the car and drive all the way home, so... Oh, dear me. Anyway, it is nice here, it's lovely here. So much weed. Struggling with weed, couldn't get anything. So, we're only an hour before the sun goes down, so we're calling it a day. Gonna head home. Anyway, hopefully better luck next time. Keep fishing, tight lines.